They make some of the best profiles you can get from or for a Kemper. Also, they did the Fortin amp profiles, which is what I'm using. This is my main crunch tone, and it's called the Fortin profile, but it's called Fortin with bacon. And I guess what they did is it has a drive in front of it, a boost, whether it's the I believe the grind pedal or the 33 pedal. So it has that basically in front of it, but it sounds great. I mean, so yeah, little demo. We're gonna move over to my clean channel. My clean channel, I haven't actually honestly used the clean channel in quite some time. Mainly this was used for Mechanism songs that had a clean intro, if you guys remember From Out of Nowhere and Mechamorphosis, they have the clean sections in them, so that's why I have this. And also just too, if in case if I need it, it's a great sounding clean tone. I'll put it on the neck pickup so you guys can hear it. It's based off of an AC30 amp, and it has a little bit of delay. It has a little bit of chorus, and it has a little bit of reverb. So if I want to add or subtract, I can, take off on my pedal board. But here, I'll let you guys hear it. So it'd be helpful if I turn up the volume. It's good for this type of clean tone. I like it because it makes things a little bit more atmospheric. It gives a little bit more body. Live, when there's a big PA, it kind of spreads it out and thickens it up a little bit. It's great for like single tone or single note type things. So. Yeah, so you get the idea. Joe, what's up? Kern, what's going on? Berlin, John David Henderson, Jimmy. I'm drinking this tequila for you and Ramona. Shout out to you guys. Jennifer, how's it going? Okay, so let's move on from the clean channel to the crunch. Now, I also have a crunch channel that is pretty much a clone of the main crunch channel, but it has like a delay on it. So if I'm doing some kind of like fill, lead fill or something like that, I can quickly hit it. So I have just what I need, but it's not boosting the signal or making any kind of lead tone if I need it. You know what I mean? So it can kind of stay within the song or the sound. But yeah, you hear the delay, so it adds a little bit of a... There we go. So moving on, then I have my lead channel. This is the lead channel. So that's the all-out lead channel. If you guys could tell, it was a little boosted. It has like I think a 2 2.5 dB increase from the main rhythm channel. So that gives me kind of the lead to push out. One of the ways you can do that on the Kemper, you have your master volume, which controls your volume out to the front of house. And then you have this little button here, which is your volume, I guess, for the rig, or the preset that you have it on. So like with my lead channel, for instance, I would click over, it's on my lead channel now. So what I would do is I would go to the amplifier button, which is like right here. I hold that, and then it gives me the amp, and then it gives me, let's see, the EQ, and it also gives me a volume, which I turn up, so it gives you like a free boost for that channel, and it doesn't affect any of the other channels, which is really convenient. Happy Rockin' Monday to you too, Jennifer. I appreciate that. Yeah, so pretty much that's my live rig. I hope that was, you know, informational for everybody. If you have any questions, or if anybody wants to message me afterwards, you know, feel free. Hit me up, message me anytime. I love answering questions and helping everybody out, and people who just, you know, because I remember when I was getting into this stuff too, it was a little overwhelming, and obviously, you know, if you're coming from tube amps or if you're coming from nothing at all, it can be scary. So, you know, by any means, I definitely feel free to hit me up anytime. Now, I have a little bit of a left-hand turn we're gonna take, because this is my live rig, but I wanna show you my improved live rig. Okay, so you guys see all of this, right? Kemper wireless, that's pretty much really all I'm doing. I have recently just acquired the Kemper Stage. This is an amazing, absolutely amazing piece of gear. Being a Kemper lover, you know, using them for so long, you know, it just makes sense. And for somebody, you know, that's looking to save costs on traveling with gear, shipping gear, being able to travel or play shows and tour with minimal gear, this is where it's at. I know Axe-Fx offers the FX8 and a smaller version of their their Axe-Fx 3, which is in that little small thing, but I think this is more of the way to go, especially nowadays. I can literally take this in a backpack, come to a gig, and be set up. Like, this is all of my guitar rig. The only thing that I don't have at the moment is a wireless for this situation. I have looked into a Shure wireless that's basically the size of a pedal, a guitar pedal, that will plug into this, and it will basically be my wireless unit instead of having to put something like this on the floor, which I don't think I would want to do. You know, it's great because you can plug, if you guys can see the back, you basically plug into the main outs right here to the front of house, or into your in-ear console mixer or whatever it is. You have a monitor out, which is you want to use for your cabs or a power amp. And one of the great things about this is it has a headphone jack right here. And I find myself constantly using this at home to practice, or you know, put my headphones in so I can be quiet and not disturb my girlfriend, who probably hates me all the time, and you know, because of all the noise, and you know, my neighbors and everything like that. So again, with this moving forward, I think that I will be using this more than I want to, which is a great thing. And I'm excited about using this and getting it out there, and, you know, really kind of putting it to the test of the road. So, you know, shout out to Kemper, and shout out to, you know, my girlfriend who helped me acquire this. And thank you to really everybody that's helped me with all this gear, you know, to be able to perform at the maximum ability that I can. So, with that being said, I would love to, shout out to Zach, got his Kemper Stage. I'm glad you got it, glad you like it. Pedro, what's going on, man? Joseph, what's going on? Okay, so AJ actually just asked a good question. He said that, is it easy to set up on the Kemper and build your own rig, or do you prefer to get pre-made patches? This is a good question because I actually do both. I will usually, a good tone, a good profile, a good sound on the Kemper usually starts with a good profile, whether you take it yourself or you purchase it, or it's one that you kind of sculpt into your own sound. Kemper has Rig Manager where you can download and basically store all of your profiles that you like, or manage your own, and you can kind of tweak them there, which is a great tool. Then again, there's companies like Replicant Audio, which is where I got a lot of my Fortin profiles. There's STL Tones. I highly recommend them as well. They're kind of at the forefront of doing a lot of stuff in regards to the modelers and profilers, and actually too plugins. Same with Fortin and everybody, and Neural. They're at the forefront right now with all that stuff, and they sound great. You really can't go wrong. It just kind of goes with what you like, what you're able to use, and what you feel comfortable with. So with that being said, I'd love to answer any kind of questions you guys have. I'll go through the comments and I will answer everybody and respond to everybody. It is a little tough to do this live stream with my GoPro because I can't necessarily see what you guys are asking me, so I kind of have to glimpse at my phone every couple of minutes. So I do apologize if I wasn't yelling out or anything like that, but I do like to try and include as many people as I can. So yeah, with that being said, again, first live stream of the day, first live stream of the week. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. This has been a great time for me, a fun time. I really enjoy sharing and spreading knowledge, on some of this stuff that maybe some people have been looking for, or aren't necessarily sure on what they want to do or what they're looking for. But hey, if in any way this helps, I'm very appreciative, and I just hope that it does. So I would like to say thank you again to everybody for tuning in to Day Numero Uno and Shot 33, and for taking a look at my rig. I do appreciate it. It's a love and hate relationship. I'm just kidding. It's not really hate. It's just lugging it around and moving it. But again, that's kind of why the Kemper stage is more than likely going to be replacing this rig, unless it's a heavier duty festival or show or anything like that. So I'm prepared either way, and I like to prepare myself. So I have options available, and staying flexible is another key. I think musically too. So all right, let's see. Becca, Mama Belle, Nikki, Desiree, Mike, what's going on? Good to see you guys. Thank you for joining. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video with closing out the fact that tomorrow, we're gonna have a very special live stream tomorrow with the release of my single, Rain in Fire. It will be available everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Bandcamp, Tidal. I could everywhere where there's music streamed, everywhere there's music for sale. I'm very excited. It's my first song solo wise, and I'm very excited to share it and finally get this stuff out there, especially during a time that it's very uncertain, and everybody's kind of a little worried on what's going on. So hopefully it will give some relief and some enjoyment and some entertainment to everybody, and hopefully make you rage not too hard so you don't destroy your house. Well, hey, listen, guys. Cheers to a fantastic day number 1. We've got day number 2 coming up tomorrow at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or Orlando time, New York time, East Coast time, however you guys want to figure it out. And I'll be doing this all week. So, again, thank you for checking out my rig. Shout out to ESP, EMG Pickups, Kemper Amps, Shure, Richter Straps, JH Audio, shout out to SIT Strings, WB Gear, Fortin Amps, Neural DSP, Floyd